Hello YouTube and welcome to Katrinka LOL, specifically Katrinka's Kitchen. And today is a little different because we're going to do a review of a dehydrated food that I got, and I promised to do some reviews on those. And also I decided to spruce it up a little bit, so I'm going to review the food as it comes out of the package, and then I'm going to see how it is after I kind of spruce it up. So let's get started. Now, I picked AlpineAire Forever Young mac and cheese. And the name, I like the name because it kind of reminds me of the Fountain of Youth, you know. So it has 2 servings in here. One serving is 300 and then the whole container is 590. So I'm going to have 1 serving as it comes out of the package, and then 1 serving with the things that I have come up with to add. So it does have a lot of sodium. It has 960 milligrams for 1 serving. So it's 1900 milligrams for the whole package. But basically, when I'm reviewing these freeze-dried foods, the long shelf life foods, I'm thinking in terms of, you know, like there's been a disaster, or the power's gone out, and you know, this is what you got, you know, or you're on a camping trip or something like that. So that's how I'm looking at it. All right, so this has 3 kinds of cheese, but it doesn't have American, which is what I like in mac and cheese. So one of the extra things that I have done is I've cooked up some extra sauce for it, and I'll see if I put that in. I also cooked up some extra peas and some peppers, red peppers, and then I also have diced chicken. And then to top the whole thing off, I have some Parmesan sprinkle cheese, shaky cheese, as I like to call it. Okay, so the package instructions are to open the pouch and remove the oxygen absorber, and then add 2 cups of boiling water, which I've done, and then stir thoroughly and seal it, which I've done, and let stand for 10 to 12 minutes, which I've done. So now we are ready. We're ready to get going with this. So I have 2 bowls. And I'm going to open this up. There we go. And we'll stir it up again. And see what we come up with. Okay, so here it is right out of the package. And it's quite hot. Woo! All right. So I'll do both. Put some in here to test, and some in here to elaborate on. All right, so I guess the first thing to do is to try it as it is. It looks good, it smells good. See? Let's see if it's al dente. It is. And you can taste the sodium, the salt, I mean. But this is actually pretty good. So you could actually use it for other purposes other than emergencies, I would think. Now, let's see what we got here. It is a little watery, so maybe the 2 cups was too much water, or I could put some of my cheese into it. So let's do that. This has been cooking and cooking down, actually. So here we go. So this is the American cheese. Stir that up. I think I'm going to put a little more. Now, for this cheese sauce, I just put a little bit of milk and some American cheese, and I just cooked it until it cooked down a little bit and got thicker. I didn't have to add anything else to it. All right, so that's the first. And I have a funny story, because I love peas. And there was this place that Mr. LOL and I used to like to go to. It's in a different state. And so when we lived there, we went to this restaurant. And they had this dish, and it was shells, pasta shells, little ones. I think it's called orecchiette. And it had like a cheese sauce on it and peas, and that was it, and it was like my favorite thing on their menu. But I always like a lot of peas, I just love peas. So I asked for lots and lots of more peas, and I think they put 1 pea into it. So anyway, so this doesn't have enough peas for me. So I'm going to put what my idea of lots and lots of peas is. And let's put that in. And if you haven't tried pasta with peas, do it, because it really is good if you like peas. Now, the other thing I want to put in is the peppers. So I got some red peppers, they're sweet. Put those in. And I didn't add any salt to anything because this particular freeze-dried food has lots of salt in it already. So this is looking really festive and pretty. And then the last thing to add, not next to last thing to add, is a little bit of chicken. Some chicken. I like to do this. I like to, just add stuff to things and see how that goes. What's the worst that could happen? Comment below. All right. And then the very last thing is the shaky cheese. I'll put a little bit of that on. Not a whole lot, because you've got a lot of cheese in this. All right. Here's a moment of truth of Katrinka's embellishment of this, this food. Let's get some chicken. It's very good, both ways actually. The first way is a little more plain, of course, than with all the embellishments on it. But here's how they look side by side. So if you have any other ideas on how to embellish stuff, let me know. Comment below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.